here, and welcome to Tyron Smith and the Miami Dolphins Week 2, playing Matt Ryan and his Jaguars. Starting this out on offense. I'd like to we had a great start to the beginning of last week. I'd like to keep that great start going.
It's away from the pressure.
Well into this game, as Tyrons Smith throws a great dot, and it looks like a face mask on the end of the play. So we'll let the ref call that.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
We're going to accept that, of course.
We see it almost
and we're going to start moving downfield now. We're going to run this slants again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders
a lot of our base plays come out of the slants.
Because they're running so fast, they're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face.
Nice job by Tyrons Smith, playmakering there. 2 for 2 for 34 yards by our rookie quarterback.
Defense is about discipline.
And I think it's time to get him involved in some options.
Big plays happen. That time, the defensive pass rushers a little overzealous.
Tyrons
They
Smith
get out
and
of rush
Shane Green
lanes.
coming out of
The
this formation. The
gets
pitch.
outside and makes the play.
Running a little college-like
And that's a
option.
nice
He
first
steps
down
out.
by Shane Green. I'd also like to see a better performance from him this game.
Green's a very
Not that we
smart
handed
runner.
it off
He knows
much to him.
situations in the game.
But,
he saw the first
I mean,
down
he didn't
yard
show us
markers,
that we
and
should have.
What does he do? He gets past them.
He didn't
picks
play
up
good
the
ball.
first down.
First down at the
Gotta
17.
hand this one off.
Vereen inside. That's a gain of 6.
We're gonna go ahead and try and run that
Let's keep
again.
our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like
But,
this, they're going to have to change
this game,
what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring
I decided to go ahead and pick up here, but they played great defense there. There was nothing I could do. I decided to pick this one up here, but the next time you see us, we might be in like week 5 or 6, because I'm not going to show you every game this season, at least not his rookie season. But otherwise, as he throws a dot for a touchdown there on 3rd down. But I'm going to quit commentating, and I'm just going to give you guys the game. I'll pick back up in the middle somewhere. But enjoy the first quarter, maybe first half.
It leads to a touchdown this time. Nice job by the big guy.
The Dolphins offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
The tackle is made at the 40-yard line.
If you give him the chance, he will run the football. That's what he did that time. He tucked it in there and ran up the field and got a few yards.
The Dolphins this time will go with 2 tight ends. Aaron's tackled down after a gain of 15.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. And he takes off. Scott Chandler. Moore's the one who brings him to the ground.
Nowadays, we see it all the time, don't we? Quarterbacks break and contain, stepping up in the pocket, getting outside, and more we're seeing these guys are getting better at throwing the football while on the run.
The Dolphins moving inside the 20 and the red zone. Last week, they just feasted on that part of the field. First and goal from the 10. He's scrambling now. Scott Chandler, touchdown. Miami Dolphins. Chandler's caught his first touchdown of the season. The Dolphins offense, Phil, is on a roll right now with touchdowns coming on each of their last 2 possessions. Can they make it 3 in a row right here?
Well, we're going to find out. I like their chances. What have we seen that makes us think that they're not going to come out there and get it done? They're playing exceptional football on the offensive side.
Johnson's there to make the tackle.
That time it was an easy completion for the quarterback on the play-action pass, and it fools the defense because look how aggressive the offensive line is. They sold the play to the defense, and the quarterback took advantage.
Scrambling out of the pocket. He robs him of the interception. He turns around and defends the pass. 2nd and 10 coming up. They bring in the extra tight end. Vereen lined up in the backfield. Sluta with the sack.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
The Jaguars lined up in the nickel. Out of the pocket. Looking to go deep. D. Milliner is there and picks it off.
Nice.
The Dolphins were moving the football the last time they had it, only to give the football away on the pick. Let's see how they do it this time.
Yeah, you know, that's a tough situation for the offense. You get a little confidence and you're moving the football, and then the turnover just changes everything. So you got to find a way to get your confidence going again.
Right now, this offense doesn't have much to complain about. Holding on to the lead here in the first half. And the passing game partner has been very sharp.
Well, they're probably going to complain that they can have more points because you can never have enough points, Jim. We all know that. But the offensive line, wide receivers, quarterback, and even the coach on the sideline all having a very good first half.
The Dolphins snap it at the 36. Throws the pass. The catch is made. Dreesen's met at the 44. That's another reception, giving him 2.
The Dolphins, that time, they can't get big yards, but the throw and catch picks up a few, and his 3rd down's much easier with this situation.
The Dolphins have it at the 44. Stands in the pocket. Scrambling now. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete.
Well, anytime it's 3rd and short, you're on the defensive side against a quarterback who can run. You always have to be alert for him to break the pocket and try to pick up the first down scrambling. Defense was all over at that time and stops him.
The Dolphins have it at the 44. Getting away from the pressure. The Dolphins turn the ball over on downs.
That is called rolling the dice, and that's what it is. It's a...
The Dolphins take the field here. Their last possession ended with a very crazy decision going for it on 4th down from their own territory. An unusual decision to say the least.
I don't know if it's unusual. We see this all the time from this guy. So it's when you're going to learn. You know, I guess when you pile up enough losses, you'll finally say, hey, I want to win a game. I'm going to manage it differently. And in those situations, you should punt.
Okay, if you were playing the game right now, what would you have done with that last possession?
I absolutely would have punted it without question.
2-minute warning. Glad to have you back as we come out of the 2-minute warning here in the first half. The Dolphins have it at the 29.
Well, when there's under 2 minutes to go, good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He steps out of bounds to stop the clock.
First down at the 31. Gonna try and scramble now. Good throw and good catch right on the sideline.
It's always nice.
We have a review coming from the booth. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
Well, it was called one way on the field, but now inside of 2 minutes, it was a booth review, and the call is overturned.
I think if you left it up to the coaches, they'd like the booth to review them all, Jim, because put all the pressure on the officials in the NFL. That's what it's there for, to overturn bad calls on the field.
And intercepted. Tackles made. Well, the Dolphins offense back on the field, trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points. Quarterbacks always love play-action passes. Why? Because it usually gives them a little more time to throw. When you get more time, you're going to make a better decision, and you're going to be more accurate.
Vereen, the lone setback this time. First down at the 47. Josh Morgan makes the grab. Moore's there to make the stop. They're going back up top. Now on the move. The Dolphins come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do.
It's intercepted! The Dolphins are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
2nd and 6 coming up. Vereen, the lone setback this time. The Dolphins have it at the 24. Third down following the incompletion. That's 5 receptions on the day.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. And it's batted down. Failing to complete that one. So, second down here. And now he'll take off. Welker's going to pull in the bullet pass. That brings the play to an end.
Well, in the NFL, they can't always block those defensive linemen. Good job that time by the quarterback, avoiding the rush, getting outside the pocket, and a beautiful throw on the run.
This play set up by the long gainer. Takes off with it. Runs it across for the score. Touchdown. The Dolphins have extended their halftime lead, and they haven't wasted any time in doing so as they continue to motor up and down the field.
You know, this is what you got to do in this league now. When it's going well on the offensive side, don't slow down, don't get conservative, keep it
long with the sack. Welcome back. We've got a blowout in the making. He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. Browners able to read that play and make the hit.
Well, when you get in situations like this, third long, got to be smart on the offensive side. Yeah, I know you want to pick up the first down, but don't force it, because if you do, it'll probably lead to a turnover.
The Jaguars defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Welker's got it, and a pass that has some heat.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
Hey guys, my little bro's gonna finish out the game for me. Anything you see or have seen past halftime and a little before has all been him. No more live comments videos. Thanks for watching.
The Dolphins have it at the 29. Gets away from the pressure. Keeps churning ahead, running away from the pressure. That picks up 7.
Got to have a lot of courage to call these type of plays, don't you, Jim? And at that time, even though this team is winning, the coach decides to go for it on fourth down. Good play call, and they make it work.
And it's knocked down.
Well, when you want to put all the pressure on the quarterback to make really good throws down the field, play tight man-to-man coverage, it takes perfect throws to get completions. Not there that time.
2nd and 10. And he takes off. And that pass is just thrown away.
Third long coming up. You're losing by a couple scores. You're on the defensive side. You must know the offense is not going to take a chance. So be aggressive and maybe get lucky and get a turnover.
The Dolphins snap it at the 36. Room to work. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. The Dolphins will go for it here on fourth down and short. The Dolphins take it from the 43. And the catch by Shane Vereen. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. The Jaguars defense not able to make the stop there, and they'll have to stay on the field a little bit longer.
Well, sometimes when it's fourth and short, the toughest man wins, and that time the defense was not the toughest unit.
Coming to the line at the 40-yard line. The Dolphins line up in the pistol. First down and 10. Aaron's taking the handoff. That's Houston making the stop.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Long with the sack.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
That is play number 10 on this drive. Time enough to squeeze in one more play before the 2-minute warning here in the 4th. Very nearly intercepted. 2 minutes to go in the 2nd half. All set to punt here. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Jaguars' offense is not operated. Just 2 minutes left of this one. We're back now for the end of the 4th quarter. The Dolphins will take the snap from the 25. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack. After that timeout by the defense, play is ready to resume. Handoff made. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2. The Jaguars call a timeout and are left now with only 1. It's 3rd down coming up. Two tight ends on the field here. Welker can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Perriman's got it now. He'll pick up 7 this time. That return's good for him. The Dolphins offense takes the field, and they're looking to kneel this game out. How great a feeling was it to take the field, Phil, knowing you had just to take a knee and then you could celebrate?
Oh, it's the best. You get in the huddle, you can smile at each other, but the one thing you do talk about, Jim, make sure you protect the quarterback and don't let somebody come in and get a cheap hit on him before he can kneel down and end this game.
And it's swatted away. For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nance saying so long.